So you guys remember, we had 300 belts. All right. I lost a mirror in week 1 and I learned from my mistakes. Okay. I'm a rational human being, so I dissected the problem. And the problem was I didn't buy enough belts. So this time around, we bought the proper number of belts to not lose money. Rule of big numbers, this time we're gonna win. We're gonna pull out one of those belts that are gonna make a lot of money. Let's look at what those belts are. Combination of belts that make me not broke. All right, so the investment is 10 to 11 mirrors. Acceleration, resistance, echoing resistance. How about glooming? Hold on, these are only 3 mirrors. Excel at massive is 5 mirrors. Wait, are there only 2 belts that can actually make my money back? Only 3? I mean, dude, these belts cost 10 to 11 mirrors. What do you mean? Diamond and resist. Good shout, actually. 2 on the market, 19 mirrors, 20 mirrors. All right, there you go. Is this belts episode 2? Yeah, as I said earlier, we have, Lance, we have identified the issue with the first belt Gamba. It was just not enough belts. Only wasting 1 mirror was not enough. So every inventory is around 200 divines. All right, we got our first belt here. That's actually worth something. Wait, I had a diamond? No way. Another one? Just 2 of them? Okay. Diamond replenishing. Okay. We're starting to ramp. We're starting to ramp. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. So, diamond replenishing, diamond massive, and 2 impenetrable resonating, which are like 20 div. So far, we're in the money. Should we stop here? We're in the money right now. Buy more. Massive resonating. Hold on. Oh, echoing! First echoing. Okay. First echoing. This is the first time I've ID'd an echoing this patch total. Okay. Echoing, I think, is like 300 div. Yeah. Ish. Yeah, 300 div. Dude, what is going on? Okay, I will actually say, I did check though. Yeah, it's not 1 mirror. It's not 1 mirror. We have to redo this. It's 690 or so divs. So this instead, 2 times 690 div. This is already better than I thought it would be after 5 quad tabs. What is this quad tab, dude? What is this quad tab? 2 echoings. Every tap is around 2 mirrors. That is if you don't buy them in bulk. 2,407. That's not even that much. And we got pretty fucking lucky. We didn't even make that much money on this. If we stop right here, we just made a mirror. So we stop, right? We stop. All right, ramping. All good. Every tab is different, you know? Every tab is different. This tab is a little bit worse, just slightly worse. Oh, diamond shrine. Okay, still ramping though. Still ramping from a resistance to a diamond. This one's definitely a lot more like the first ID season. But you know what? Good things happen to good people. So I trust. Okay. Echoing number 3. All right. So we went from resistance to diamond to echoing now. Who's gonna laugh about me ramping now? 3 echoing so far is actually pretty crazy. But the problem is, as long as I don't get a good 2 belt combo, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. This tab is like, that is a rough tab, man. That is a rough tab. So we have the 300 div here. Diamond is 17. And then we have 2 times 5 minus 1,413 div. I think belts free is going to be the one, if I had to guess. There's going to be a lot of belts in here. I hope it's enough space for all the good belts, but yeah, we'll see. Game's testing me right now. Just have to keep going. Gotta keep going. Acceleration. There it is. There it is. First acceleration. Diamond Shrine. All right, 17 div. Lost. I'll put it in quotation marks from here on out. Okay. So we are currently 2.5 Mirrors down, but all it takes, literally all it takes is one good belt and we're in the monies. That's all it takes. Like one really good belt and it's like, this is a great strat, yeah. This is a great money farming strat. All right, what were the highlights so far? Highlights so far, 3 echoing shrines for sure. But in the first tab, we had double diamond massive, which is so far, by far the best belts we got, which are like 690 or so. We had a diamond replenishing, which was okay, like 210, but it's under the echoing and everything. But yeah. So going into belts number 4, we need a real winner, okay? Diamond Shrine. Acceleration. Okay, okay. There you go. There you go. This one was like a little bit, right? Yeah. 20-ish. I mean, okay. But like, isn't this more fun than clicking on diff cards and seeing if they go to 2 or to 4 or to 1? Come on, dude. Like, this is still more fun than that. Acceleration again. Okay, okay. Okay, we're now 3 on 3 with acceleration echoing. People said it's around 1 in 10 to get a 2 stat belt. What does that tell you? We're now 6 belts in between echoing and acceleration. So on average, we could soon get a 2 stat acceleration or echoing. You guys understand what's happening, right? You guys understand. You're starting to understand. Echoing? Okay, okay, okay. Dude, we're kind of... Okay. Let's see what we had here. 1 echoing, 1 acceleration. We're going to price it at the same that we had before. 300 plus 270, 570. Oh no, we had 2 accelerations in here. I completely forgot. All right, so we made 907 divs. Oh boy. Profit minus 833. I obviously know that if we don't hit one of the big 4, we cannot make our money back. It is impossible. So we have combined between acceleration and echoing 7 of the GG, like highest tier rarity belts. Which means that on average, if we get 3 more, we could get a 2 stat, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's just math, all right? And we got 1 more left, so... And then we have the rest to round it up to 1,500. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. 2 of them in the same inventory. What the f is that? How random is that, by the way? Hit 2 big ones and made 20% of the tab only. Yeah, it's not enough to hit stuff like that. You actually need to hit like big. Acceleration Shrine number 4. We're 4 acceleration, 4 echoing now. Dude, that's the 3rd diamond massive. What is going on? 690 div or whatever it was earlier. We're pretty close to money now. How much profit so far? Well, define profit. I think, guys, I think the real profit is all of us hanging in this chat, you know? Doing what we love, okay? You guys spamming Curse of Janubu and me losing money. And I just want to give that inspirational, like, perspective out there right now. That's really why I bought these belts, okay? 1,277 divs. That sounds good, right? But I missed one? Okay, I missed that one. So minus 20. 443 in the minus. Tab 6. It looks like it's not a lot, right? Because it's just a rounding error. But, I mean, if you think about how RNG works, right? A lot of the RNG that was first concentrated in the quad tabs has now been redistributed to other tabs, right? So these 60 in reality are a lot more than just 60. That's all I'm saying. These will be ID'd by hand. This is a 360 div tab. Hold. 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 All right, see you boys next league. See you boys next league. It was really, really fun. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. Fun going out. Thanks, everybody. Insane support. Super fun. See you back in a week or so. I'm not going to count this shit. You guys can count. I don't go. Peace.